Coming to you live from the second play-in game, the West region. We've got number 9 Air Force taking on number 8 Providence. Once again, I am C-Web, and in the booth with me, once again, the CSBA insider himself, Zaytoven. How you doing on this one?
I'm good. I'm good. Back-to-back games. Ready for another one.
Yeah, this looks like a pretty good matchup here, too, as Providence going to break the ice. Julian Barnes getting the bucket to go. So, any matchups you're particularly looking forward to in this game?
Yeah, definitely. The senior from Air Force, Damian Chambers, versus the freshman from Providence, Drake Scott. Those two are definitely going to go at it here tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be a huge matchup to watch as you see them going face to face here. Scott going to drive inside and slams it home. So Drake Scott kicking it off with authority. Damian Chambers now with the ball for Air Force inside to Djokovic. He's looking to get it to somebody else. Goes with the Savage on the wing. He's getting faced up here. He's going to have to pull it back out. 5 left on the shot clock. Calling for it inside is Djokovic. He puts up a turnaround jumper. No good from the baseline. Low back with it the other way. Tay Low up off the glass and good. So Providence, quick start, 6-0. Real contrast to our last game here.
Yeah, definitely. Providence is one of those teams that likes to play fast. So definitely not surprising for them to start off this strong off the gate.
Yeah, not surprising at all as Chambers drills the 2. And I've got the wrong uniforms on Air Force.
I was wondering, they're rocking these black unis. I'm like, I like them.
All right, somehow the wrong file got loaded. I'm not going to stop the game because we're already into it, but I should have caught that before I loaded it up. That's my bad. So Air Force is in the black. Djokovic going to drive inside.
I low-key thought they were new unis for a second.
No, I apologize to Air Force. You guys are wearing Colorado's uniforms, so at least you got the right state. But I must not have downloaded a file, so I do apologize for that. Drake Scott going to get fouled here. And he's going to go to the line. Oh, my God. So Drake Scott headed to the line here. 93% free throw shooter on the season. First shot is up and good from him. So 9-4 lead here for Providence. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Second shot from Scott, up and good. So Providence out to a 10-4 lead here early. Chambers going to put up a 3 from the wing. That's no good. Simmons up with the rebound for Providence. He's going to kick it up to Barnes. Barnes is going to move to the right. He's got nothing there. Dump down inside to Simmons. Yeah, big mismatch there, and Simmons going to take advantage. Providence out to a 12-4 lead real quick here, and things are going sideways for the Falcons real quick. Djokovic with the ball on the wing, going to kick it over to the other side. Chambers not able to get the 3 to go.
Yeah, Chambers starting off a little bit cold here with the defense of Providence.
Yeah, Cameron going to take a shot from the baseline. Rims in and out. And Rico up with the rebound for Air Force. They're going to need to find some defense here if they want to get back into this one. Chambers back to Enrico. Enrico over to Rollins. Rollins with it, back over to Chambers on the other wing. Shot clock winding down here. Chambers going to have to put up a long shot. No good. Simmons with the rebound. Tay Lowe going to bring it back the other way. He goes behind the back, dribbles to his right. Going to take a shot from mid-range off the glass. Cameron with the nice follow-up. So Tracy Cameron with the follow-up, and Providence out to a 14-4 lead here early on. Savage puts up a three from the wing. Can't get it to go. Simmons up to Lowe. Lowe passes down into Scott. He puts up a jumper from the baseline. That's no good. Simmons with the rebound off the glass, and that doesn't go. So Enrico back the other way for Air Force and can't get the shot to go.
Yeah, shots aren't falling here for Air Force early on, and pretty cold to start off the game.
Ooh. Yeah, really cold stretch here from Air Force to start the game. Only 4 points. Drake Scott doubling that himself, and Providence is up 16-4 early on. (16-4) lead here for Providence. 2:53 to go in the first quarter. Spin move here, going to drive inside. Puts it up off the glass and good.
Yeah, Kurt Washington not afraid. Everyone knows that. He's not afraid to take it up on the taller guys.
Yeah, not afraid at all to take it up on them. Shamgod with the three. That's no good. Washington up with the rebound back the other way for the Falcons. Chambers going to drive inside off the rim. Blackman with the rebound. Puts it back in. And Air Force finally finding some answers here. Providence maybe needs to just tighten up on defense a little bit.
Yeah, it's good for the for Air Force here to finally get some answers. As I look for three, and that goes Blurry.
Stuffing Blurry for three. And the Friars are continuing to pour it on here. 19-8 early. Bailey now with it on the wing. He's looking for somebody inside. Doesn't see it. Over to Chambers for the deep two, and he drains a shot. So Damian Chambers finally getting himself involved.
Yeah, they're going to need a big night from him in order to kind of sustain the lead here.
Yeah, Stuffing Blurry. He's going to drive to his right, high off the glass, and it drops it in. So Providence able to answer right back. But Air Force doing a good job of cutting that lead down to only 11. Bailey for the long two. That's no good. Blurry back the other way up to Brown. Going to give it back to Blurry. He's going to work it over to the top of the key. Inside to Kellstrom. Shamgod now with it on the far wing. He's going to move it over to Brown at the top of the key. Shot going to have to come. Gets it off in time.
Ooh.
So Long Dong Long. Barely able to get that one off in time. But gets it to go, and Providence up 13 now. Washington going to drive to his right. Goes inside, steps back, can't find a shot, and back the other way comes Providence. Blurry feeds it inside to Kallstrom, who slams it home, and Providence continues to extend that lead toward the end of the first quarter here.
Yeah, on this first quarter, Providence started off strong and fast out the gate and never looked back.
Yeah, foot on the gas from the beginning. Chambers here looking for the last possession for Air Force. Going to get to Washington for three, and he drains it with 2 seconds left in the quarter. So half-court heave here from Brown. That's no good. So at the end of the first quarter, the number 8 seed Providence holding on. 25-13 is your score. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back. Second quarter action just about ready to tip off here. Providence with the 12-point lead heading into the second quarter. What was it? Who's been the primary player for Providence that's gotten them to this point?
Yeah. Other than Scott, we've seen a lot from Stephen Blurry as well. Hitting a three pretty early on, as well as getting a couple drives on the inside there. So definitely Blurry.
Yeah, offense seeming to run through the guards here for Providence early on. Bailey with it on the wing for Air Force. He gets double teamed. Chambers is open under the basket, but he can't get it to him. They're going to reset for another play here. Washington with a long two. No good. God up with the rebound. He dishes it inside to Karlstrom in transition, and Providence still playing that up-tempo game, 27-13, 30 seconds into the second quarter. Air Force bringing the ball up super quick, but then not doing anything with it after that. Bailey shot from the wing, rims out, no good. Shamgod up with another rebound. He dishes it off to Brown, and he drives the lane. Boy, get your keys out, because this whole Providence team is going for a drive tonight.
Yeah, they seeming to get a lot of their points in transition here. Just dictates that fast push of offense.
Yeah, Chambers shot rims in and out, no good. Blurry now with it, going to bring it up for Providence. He's going to drive inside, hands it off to Ong, who throws it out to Shamgod. He's going to cross over on his man. Ong with it over to Brown. 3 on the shot clock. Karlstrom over to Blurry for 3. No good at the buzzer. Rebound now. Air Force back the other way. Ball with it in the corner for the Falcons. He's going to hand it off to Chambers, who has no room to go anywhere. Tries to drive inside. High off the glass. No good. Gets his own rebound. Good second effort there by Damian Chambers. Stuffing Blurry with it now. He's going to pass it over to Karlstrom. Shamgod with it at the wing. Brown now at the top of the key over to Ong. A lot of ball movement here from the Friars on this possession. Blurry going to drive inside with it and can't get the layup to go. Shot by Chambers is no good in transition. So Air Force still not able to find an answer on the offensive side here. Offensive three.
Ooh.
Yeah, Karlstrom getting caught in the lane, so a 3-second violation going to turn the ball over to the Falcons, and they need all the help they can get right now for sure. Inbound play to Enrico. He's going to size up his man, kick it over to Washington on the wing. Washington's going to drive inside. No good. Or it gets it to go.
No, he got it.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but
it didn't look like he was going to get it, but it went in.
Amongst the trees, somehow find a way for that one to go.
Scott now with it for Providence. He's going to drive to his right, puts up a shot from the elbow, and tough fadeaway shot. Drake Scott buries it. 10 points on the night for him so far. Enrico on the wing here for Air Force. Going to take it over around the other side. Doesn't get a pick anywhere. Now double teamed over to Djokovic. Back out to Savage on the wing. He's going to drive. Puts it up off the glass and good. So good shot there for Air Force. Cutting the lead down to 12. Cameron now with it for the Friars. Over to Scott. Takes a shot from the free throw line. That rims out. Quick transition by Air Force as Prince Enrico gets the layup to go. And Air Force cuts the lead down to 10 points.
Yeah, fire here to getting some points in transition too from the Falcons.
Yes, like you said, fire with fire. Pass over to Scott on the screenplay. He's not open. Dumps it inside to Cameron with 5 on the shot clock, who bullies his way between 2 defenders and extends the lead back out again for Providence.
Yeah, another mismatch down low there. I'm not really sure where the mismatches are coming from. Maybe off the screens, maybe a little bit too much zone, but and may need to figure this out going into a timeout.
Yeah, they may need to take a look at that going into a timeout for sure. Washington, no good from 3, but Djokovic up at the offensive rebound. That's no good, and Timmy able to clean it up at the end. So Mr. Timmy with the putback there. Barnes drives inside. He's going to get it fouled by Washington. So we get a break in play here as the substitutions take effect for both sides. Drive inside by Drake Scott. Second huge dunk of the night by Drake Scott, and Providence is back to a 12-point lead. Pass over to Rollins on the near wing. Over to Savage on the other side. Looks to shoot, not available. Good defense by Barnes. Puts up a shot, no good. Lowe going to bring it up for the Friars. Looking to drive himself. Nothing there. Pulls it back out. Dumps it inside to Scott. He's got a mismatch. Back out to Lowe. Cameron now with it. Barnes with the spin move to the elbow and the tough one-footed shot.
Yeah, one-footed shot over the outstretched hand of Savage there. Couldn't have made that any tougher on himself than what he did there.
No, definitely not. Able to get it to go, though, and Providence 14-point lead now, 1:50 to go in the first half. So offense slowed down a little bit here from Providence. Air Force, nice play there from Air Force. So the Falcons able to get themselves back into this game a little bit here in the second quarter. Still down by 12, but a little bit more competitive since the opening frame. Is Drake Scott going to drive inside, and that's blocked by Blackman. Washington with it. He's going to work against Drake Scott. Nothing there. Enrico with it at the top of the key. Over to Washington from the wing. Drains the shot. Long 2 there. Foot on the line.
Yeah, and that's what you get when you have Washington as that one there on Scott.
Ooh. And Tracy Cameron drives inside and makes everybody look foolish.
Yeah, there was a size disadvantage, but he had the more speed, so definitely got that one to go.
Yeah, now Cameron going to get called for a shooting foul on the other end. Going to put J.R. Rollins at the line. So Rollins going to the line for 2. First shot is up and good. So J.R. Rollins able to convert the first of his free throws here with a chance to bring the Falcons back within 10.
Averaging 75 on the season, 75% on the season here from the line, so kind of a reliable shooter for them.
Yeah, pretty reliable free throw shooter. Misses the second one, so commentator curse stays true. Stays true. Brown now with it for Providence. He kicks it over to Blurry. Blurry going to drive it inside. Passes over to Ong. Shot no good from Ong, but follows up and gets his own rebound. Ong able to extend the lead back out to 13 for Providence. 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Fundamentals right there. Follow your shot. That was given by on there in position for the putback.
Yeah, there's a lot of high school coaches screaming, "Watch that play, guys." Savage going to put up a 3 at the end of the half. No good. Ball shot would not have counted if it wasn't blocked anyway.
Send it to the stands.
It gets sent into the stands, and your score at the half, Providence 41, Air Force 27. Your CSBA halftime show is coming right up. Stick around. CSBA halftime show here. So, Zay, take us through that first half. What did you see?
It was pretty much the Providence show right out the gate, as we saw in that first quarter. A fast play on both fast break as well as that half court set just allowed them to just get a pretty solid lead right out the gate and just never looked back, as they never relinquished that lead the entire half. We've seen Drake Scott get a lot of those points there from him, 12 points from him.
Yeah,
as they're looking to close this out here with a 63% or 63% from the field.
Yeah, shooting percentage definitely favoring the Friars heading into the second half. Third quarter action just about ready to tip off. Coming at you in just a moment. Third quarter action getting ready to get underway here. Score at the break, Providence 41, Air Force 28. Falcons have their work cut out for them to get back into this one. Leading scorer at the half, we already talked about it. Drake Scott, 12 points in the first half. Big game for him so far. Air Force going to start off the second half with possession here. Need a good possession on offense here to start the second half and get that run going back. And Rico going to drive inside, and he's going to head to the line. Second foul tonight on Cameron. So Prince Enrico heading to the line. 68% for him on the season. First shot is no good. So Prince Enrico looking to turn it around here, make the second shot. The second one from Enrico is up and good. So Air Force cutting the lead down to 12 right here. Lowe going to bring it up for Providence. Setting up the offense up high. Simmons with it outside the three-point line. Somebody calling for it down low, but Scott's going to get it from three-point land. Can't get the shot to go. Air Force back the other way. High off the glass and good. So Marco Savage, second bucket for him tonight. Low over to Simmons. Simmons going to work it against his man. Gets it to Scott for another three. No good. But Simmons up at the rebound. Can't get the putback to go. But Djokovic going to send him to the line.
Yeah, not enough of a box out there to prevent the offensive rebound. So you pretty much are forced to foul there.
Yeah, not a lot of choice when you get boxed out like that. So Simmons going to head to the line to shoot two. First shot here is up and good for Providence.
.94% free throw shooter.
Not a bad percentage on the season, so we've got to expect him to make most of these. Second shot is also up and good. 12-point lead being maintained here by the Friars for the better part of the last, I'd say, quarter and a half or so. Djokovic now with it for Air Force. He passes over to Chambers on the wing, who drains the three. And Air Force gets it back within 10. Drake going to drive inside, back outside to Lowe. Lowe goes behind the back, dumps inside to Cameron. He's got a mismatch here against Chambers, takes advantage of it. Little skyhook over the shooting guard. Cameron has 8 points tonight.
Yeah, quiet night from Cameron there. Good game from him.
Yeah, nice cut inside there. Air Force able to answer right back. Still a 10-point game. Cameron gets it over to Scott. Scott looks to drive inside. Behind the back to Cameron. Or no look to Cameron and the foul. So Tracy Cameron headed to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. As we see substitutions occurring for both sides. Three-point play from Cameron is good. So back to a 13-point game here. Enrico going to bring it up for Air Force. He goes behind the back to Chambers. Chambers looks to drive to his left. Has a lane inside. Floater is good. Chambers 10 points tonight. So we see that battle between him and Scott. Scott with 12, Chambers with 10, both being driving forces behind their team. Tay Lowe looking for somebody inside. Finds Tracy Cameron. Back out to Lowe. Great inside-out play. Can't get the three-point to land.
I'm surprised Cameron didn't take control of that mismatch there. He didn't take advantage of that.
Yeah, a bit of a surprise after that last possession where he stuffed it in the face. Enrico for three. Off the rim, no good. Drake Scott coming back the other way. Quick play into Julian Barnes, who lays it up and in. Providence back to a 13-point lead again. Prince Enrico brings it up for the Falcons. Over to Djokovic on the wing. Djokovic now over to Chambers for three. No good. Simmons up with the rebound. Lowe going to take it up for Providence. Tay Lowe. Simmons calling for the ball inside. He's going to get it. He's got a mismatch. Back outside to Lowe. I don't know what this Providence offensive strategy is, but they're not taking advantage of the mismatches.
Yeah, I don't know what coach was telling them going into the break, but
I mean, that was a center on a point guard, and that was a shooting guard over a power. You know what? Whatever, guys. Go score points. Djokovic from the wing drains the long three. So, I'll tell you, Air Force is finding some answers every time Providence gets a lead, pulls out their lead, but Providence going to take a timeout here to break that momentum. So 3:43 to go in the third quarter. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take a short timeout with them. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back. Back to the action here. Inbound play into the corner from Providence. Brown looks to drive, not available. Blurry now works it over to Kellstrom at the elbow. Shamgod going to pull it out for a long two. That's no good. Kellstrom cleans up the mess. Providence out to a 14-point lead again. And the Falcons just can't seem to break that 10-point barrier. They make a little run and they get close, but that's about it. Chambers for a long two, maybe a three, no good either way. Ong up with the rebound. Blurry bringing it back the other way for Providence. He gets it over to Brown, back to Ong. Slow setup here from Ong, looking for Blurry on the wing. Gonna take a shot. Drains the three. Stuffing Blurry gives Providence a 17-point lead. Pass now over to Damian Chambers. Chambers looking to reignite this offense out to Washington. No good. Sham God up with the rebound. Going to bring it back the other way for the Friars. He gives it off to Stuffin Blurry. Down inside to Kallstrom. Back to Sham God. Looking for a screen that he didn't get. Trying to get it to Kallstrom inside. Shot clock expires. Shot off in time. Doesn't go. Chambers back the other way for the Falcons. Decides to pull it back out. Washington going to give it off to Bailey, who drains a shot from the top of the key.
A solid mid-range shot there by Bailey.
Yeah, good shot there by Cameron Bailey. Brown with it on the near side wing. Going to dump it inside to Ong. Off the glass. No good. Washington bringing it back up for Air Force. Spin move one way, spins back the other. Ball with it for him. Down to Timmy in the corner. Back out to Bailey, over to Washington. 3 on the shot clock. Chambers with it from long range. No good, off the rim. Blurry up with the rebound for Providence.
Yeah, Chambers struggling from the field, 5 or 16.
Yeah, not a great night for Damian Chambers, unfortunately. Kallstrom with it now at the wing for Providence. Moves it over to Brown at the other wing. He's going to look to drive. Puts the shot up off the glass. No good. Ong with the rebound in traffic. In among the trees. General Ong gives the Friars a 17-point lead again. Flip behind the back to Bailey. Bailey looking to size up his man. Gets it over to Chambers on the floppy, but that's nothing available. High off the glass, and he gets it to go. Air Force going to need a little bit more offense here going into the fourth quarter, though.
Yeah, fourth quarter, anything can happen, but they're just going to need to get some offense right at the start.
Yeah, 15-point deficit, not the way you want to go into the final frame. Blurry spin move, dumps it to Kallstrom. Going to have to put up a shot at the end of the quarter, and that's how we're going to hit the benches. Providence 59, Air Force 44. CSBA, get those fours up in chat. We're heading into the fourth quarter here in just a few moments. Fourth quarter action kicking off here from the Midwest region, or from the West region playing game. State Farm assist of the game. Behind the back pass to Tracy Cameron. Okay. I'm with that. That's a solid B plus assist of the game.
Yeah, I would say B+.
Blurry going to start it off here for the Friars. Tight defense by Air Force. Kallstrom with a wide open 3. That's no good. Marco Savage going to bring it back the other way. Good switch there by the Providence defenders. Over to Rollins, down inside to Blackman, who backs his man in and gets the shot in the lane to go.
Switch mismatch there. Got to take advantage of it.
Yeah, definitely took advantage of that mismatch. Air Force within 13 now. Kallstrom working against Rollins on the wing. Over to Brown on the other side for a long 2. And that's good. 61-46 now the score. Rollins here with it on the wing for the Falcons. Inside to Savage, up off the glass and good. Nice play inside to Marco Savage. Air Force still trying to keep themselves in this game, but time is running down. Kallstrom for another 3. He can't get anything to go, and a loose ball foul against Ong. It's just going to give the ball back to Air Force. Inbounds to Enrico here. Savage over to Blackman. Blackman gets it over to Enrico. He passes it over to Rollins. Enrico going to look to drive to his left. Nothing there. He's got a man open on the other wing. 3 left on the shot clock. Inside to Rollins. Turnaround jumper from the baseline is no good. Julian Barnes with it now for Providence. He's going to move to his right. Pass inside to Scott. A little baby hook in the lane. And Drake Scott extends the lead back out to 15 for the Friars.
Yeah, this lead just seems to just be in check whenever Air Force decides to try and make some type of run. Providence has an answer for it.
Yeah, for sure. Rollins now going to drive inside, high off the glass and good. So athletic play there by Rollins. Blurry looking for the screen. Not Tracy Cameron was nowhere near his man to screen him. Barnes down inside to Cameron. Spin move off the glass. No good. Good defense there by Blackman. Ball going to bring it back the other way for Air Force. He changes direction, drives to his left. Good defense by Barnes, who strips the ball. So Providence defense really tightening up here, not allowing Air Force too many chances in the fourth quarter. Cameron now with it, looking for something inside. Nobody there. Over to Scott at the top of the key. Shot clock winding down. Drake Scott misses the 3. Cameron off the glass and in. Tracy Cameron doing a good job on cleanup duty tonight.
Yeah, he's got solid about rebounds to score those 10 points.
Yeah, working his way toward a double-double there. J.R. Rollins now going to back him down. Moves it over to Enrico, who gets past Blurry and puts it in off the glass. So 13-point lead for Providence with 4 minutes remaining in the game. Blurry moves it over to Cameron. He's going to get it to Scott for a 3 from the top of the key, and Drake Scott gets...
All right.
Drake Scott gets back into the swing of things, hitting another 3 here. Huge shot there. 16-point lead now for Providence. Rollins looks to drive. Enrico going to put up a 3. No good. Simmons with the rebound. Blurry going to bring it back the other way. Puts up a 3 of his own, and that's no good. 30-20, the defensive rebounding difference here in advantage of the Friars. Drake Scott gets blown past there. Did not see who that was that scored for Air Force, but Drake Scott was the one that got victimized. He's got the ball, passes over to Barnes. Barnes looking for Scott on the other wing, puts up the long 2, and that's good. So Drake Scott back-to-back buckets gives Providence
too much space.
Yeah, way too much space as Air Force is going to take their second-to-last time out. 16-point lead for Providence with 2:48 to go. I mean, if you're Air Force, who are you giving the ball to here? Like, who's the guy you're going to go to over and over to try and get you back in this game?
I mean, none other than Chambers, but he's a little bit on the colder side, but definitely your number one option in terms of trying to score. I don't really see like much one guy that's been really their catalyst here.
Yeah, not like you said, not a huge catalyst for either for Air Force, but the other side, Drake Scott, definitely a catalyst for Providence. I think he's up to, I want to say 18 points now, some big dunks and a couple of nice plays on defense. So Drake Scott, your Jordan player of the game. Inbounds here from Air Force. Time running out on the Falcons season. Djokovic going to step back for three. That's no good. Scott comes up with the rebound. He's going to get it to Lowe. He's going to start things off here for the Friars from the top of the key. Gets a screen from Cameron. Screen back the other way. Still covered. Dumps it inside to Simmons, who has a mismatch and he does take advantage this time. So this time the coach was yelling at him, dunk it over that guard. Savage gonna go to his right, mid-range shot, no good. Scott up at the rebound, and things are slipping out of the grasp of Air Force as Simmons putting an exclamation point on it. 20-point lead with 1:53 to go. Falcon season pretty much coming down to this possession. Enrico from the close wing for three, no good, and that's pretty much going to do it for Air Force. Providence knows that they're slowing it down here. Well, I thought they were. Lowe now with it. Oh no, they're taking their time here. Lowe puts up the three. Air Force back the other way. Savage going to take it past and puts it up and in. 18-point lead now for Providence. Savage with 12 points on the night. Nice little night for him. But not going to get him into the second round, I don't think, as Providence now pretty much just dribbling it out here. Barnes going to put up a three.
Oof.
Yahtzee. So congratulations to Providence. I think I can call them the victors now. Great battle here from Air Force. You guys got down a little. Oh!
Nice block there by Blackman.
Let's get back to the game for a minute. Yeah, great block by Blackman. Turns into some offense on the other end. So Air Force gonna make it look a little bit more respectable here. 35 seconds to go, though, and they're down by 19. Scott going to put up another three, and he buries about the third nail in the coffin. So Providence here, 80-58, 17 seconds left in the game. Chambers shot from the top of the key, no good, and that is definitely going to do it now. So congratulations to Providence. Moving on to the second. Prince Enrico going to steal it just to... And he cuts it to 20. They didn't want to lose by more than 20. So, good job, Air Force. You guys fought literally to the last second. Came up short tonight. Providence, 80-60 victors over the Falcons. Great season for Air Force. I believe they were second in the Mountain West. So, good season for them. And Providence moving on to the second round of the big dance here. Take us out. What are you talking? What do you think of this one?
This one was kind of like a closed book, like from the start. It just never really seemed to turn tides.
Yeah, just nothing really going Air Force's way tonight, unfortunately. Taking a look at the team comparisons, 52 points in the paint for Providence, almost more than half their total coming there. 28 defensive rebounds to 18. I mean, I'd ask you what else stands out, but it's really all over the place.
Yeah, it was definitely points in the paint and just the way they got out rebounded on both sides of the floor. That was those are two key contributors there.
Yeah, rebounds making a huge difference in this one as we'll move on over to the box score. Take us through the Falcons here.
All right, Falcons leading scorer Marco Savage with 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists on 7 of 11 shooting. Had a nice game from him. Chambers usually struggled from the field, 6 of 19, but dropped 12, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Prince Enrico with 9 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists on 4, 9 shooting from the field. Had a decent game from him. Kurt Washington also with 9, 1 and 1 on 50% shooting from the field. Rollins with 5 points, 4 assists, 4 dimes, and a rebound. Blackman with 4 points, 4 rebounds, and a block. That block at the end there.
Yeah.
Jokovic with 3 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Struggled from the field a little bit, but did get that 1 3 in the third quarter. Mr. Timmy is haven't really caught his name a whole lot tonight. Only shot one shot, hit the shot for 2 points, 3 rebounds from him. Cameron Bailey with 2 points, 2 rebounds, and a dime. And Izzy Ball with a rebound.
Yeah, taking it over to the Providence side now. Player of the game, Drake Scott. Big night, 24 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, 10 of 16 from the field. Only 2 of 5 from beyond the arc. Didn't really matter too much. 24 points, a huge game from him. Tracy Cameron, 13 points, 7 boards, 2 assists on 6 of 9 shooting for him. So solid night in support of Scott, really. Both of those guys had player of the game type of nights. Julian Barnes, 9 points, 4 assists, and a steal from him on a perfect night shooting. Anthony Simmons, 8 points, 7 boards, 2 assists, and a block. Stuffin Blurry, 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Longdong Ong, 6 points, 7 boards on 3 of 5 shooting. Zacharias Karlstrom, 6 points, 2 boards, 2 dimes on 3 of 7 shooting. Ray Brown, 4 points, 2 assists, and a block for him. Tay Lowe, 2 points, 3 boards, and 6 assists for him. And Sham God rounding it out, no points, but 3 boards and 2 assists for him. So, any final thoughts before we take it over to the third game of the night?
Good season by Air Force. They literally fought into the last second, just like you said at the end. But now, Providence needs to gear up for the number 1 seed in Tennessee. So that's gonna be a good one there between the 1 and 8 seed there.
Yeah, that's going to be a great game. Rematch of, or possibly, I think it's a rematch of a game from earlier in the season, potentially. I could be wrong about that. But I know they were both in the Maui tournament. So that does it here from the West Region play-in game. We got another game coming up in just about 5 minutes. I'm C-Web. That's Zay. This is the CSBA. We are